Hello everybody, my name is Kenneth and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be checking out Yeonjun's newest release, Ice Cream. I really liked No Labels Part 1. I'm really excited to see what we're gonna get with this. I am aware, ouch, sorry, I just hurt my finger. I am aware that apparently, because I can see the ice cream truck in the beginning of this video, but I am aware that apparently Yeonjun drives this truck at some point, parks it somewhere or something, and apparently he got a ticket, which makes me laugh a little bit. I'm not condoning getting a ticket, of course, but it's just a little bit funny. I'm planning on doing the music video in this video, as well as his Dingo music performance. I've got that loaded up as well. Pause warning before we get into this. I am a pauser. If that's not for you, that's totally okay. But I am a pauser. And so, yeah, this is your warning. If you leave me a comment, I'm gonna cry. Maybe not. But yeah, without any further ado, let's check out Ice Cream. Before this starts, I just want to say, I know this isn't the song, but I've had Somi's Ice Cream in my head all day in like anticipation of reacting to this. Also, I'm so sorry about the YouTube bugs. I don't understand what's happening. But yeah, let's go. Oh, before sorry, already posing. If I'm not as attentive with lyrics today, I'm really sorry. I did just record another reaction, and I wasn't able to focus as much on lyrics as I'd have liked. So if that happens in this video, I'm really sorry. Obviously I didn't realize that's how it's going to be last video I recorded, so apologies if it spills over. But yeah, I just wanted to say that really quick. Everyone's doing, if that's a visual effect, yeah, that must be a visual effect. Has to be, right? Sorry, just house, or are they just really still? I'm sorry. Okay, we will get past this opening frame. They're so still though. What the heck? I'd be there like tremoring for heck. That's okay. Already have a problem with this video. That's an ice lolly. That's not ice cream. I mean, it might be one of those that has ice cream in it, but it looks like an ice lolly. I'm sorry. That was a joke, by the way. Oh. I thought I had a moment to get an eyelash out of my eye, and then he heard me, and I'm like, what? Sorry, please hold. What are you doing, Yeonjun? I can see you in the corner of my eye. What the heck is going on? What is this chase scene going on? I'm so sorry. Oh, why did it choose now for it to fall into my eye? I'm really sorry. Okay. Oh. Oh, I love that. I love that. There's like a, it almost like sounds like a vintage audio device or something on his voice. Like they recorded it like rather than using like a modern thing. It sounds like they used like a more vintage like recording thing or something on it. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a texture on top of his voice there. And when I say texture, I don't mean like auto-tune or anything like that. I mean like the way that, like, depending on what like mic you use, like what system you're recording into and stuff, all of those things have characteristics of them, which is why, you know, there's not just like, oh, buy one thing and, you know, you sound buy one thing and everyone sounds the same kind of thing. People use different technology to it, and different, like, again, amps and stuff like that to give different vibes. I'm really liking how that sounds. It's very interesting so far. What was that delivery? Haven't let the cream drip. Oh my god. Oh dear. Oh my god. This is a lot. This is a lot. I'm loving the drum as well in this. The drum texture. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, the pause took me out there because ironically I was gonna pause. I love that call and response between Yeonjun and whoever the female singer is. I don't think they're listed. Please correct me if I'm wrong if they're listed in the description. But that was very very cool, and I love the way that Yeonjun's delivery there compared to like in the verses feels like you almost can hear the urgency in that, like with because obviously when brain freeze happens it's very immediate, and it very much feels like he's trying to and doing it quite well, but trying to imitate that urgency and that immediacy with the way he's delivering that. I like this. I like that. Ah, so every time they're together, everyone freezes or leave? Keep it cool enough. I love the way that that sounded. Like, like it's interesting. Like, because when you think of the word cool, you might think of like something coming down, like a temperature coming down. But the fact that like he went up there, I really like that. I'm very curious why the chandelier is on the floor, smashed. Especially because it doesn't look like it goes in this room at all. Like, does not match any of the other lights. Okay, with the whispering. Okay. You guys know that I don't like short songs, but this song has changed up so much, while at the same time, like with the drum, it feels like that's been one constant throughout the drum, like the drum texture and the rhythm. This feels very much like and it's perfect for a title like Ice Cream, but this definitely feels like an appetizer before the rest of the album, the mini album. Is it a mini album? I think it's an EP. I think it's classed as an EP. But it's changed up so much in like a minute. But yet again, quintessentially stayed the same with some of those musical elements. That guitar. That guitar, sorry, I'm not listening to Yeonjun at all at that point because I was just distracted. I can speak by that guitar. It was almost giving like kind of like James Bond adjacent like kind of vibe there, which when you look at the beginning, that earlier part where he's in the ice cream truck, definitely feels like that's a vibe that's being picked up here or there if it's not the main focus. I'm loving this bass guitar. So what I'm getting from this song is this is the ultimate situationship song. And so when Yeonjun says, no labels, he's meaning I am not labeling this relationship. Yeah, just because like, when we're apart, keep it cool. When we're together, keep it romantic. It feels like there's an element of casualness. But there's definitely interest there because he still wants it romantic when they're together. Very interesting. Oh, wow, wow, wow. I don't know what that is. It brass? Maybe like a synth brass, but like that wow, wow, wow. That's a very interesting texture. Also, why are you sitting in water? That's probably very uncomfortable. I'm just noticing as well, like there's an instrumentation there, like an ornamentation of a synth where it's like do 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 in the background. I didn't notice that in the first chorus. That's very interesting. Also, I'm just imagining like Big Hit, wherever this is filmed, just being like, "Hi, we're gonna clean your steps for you, whichever like city or whatever this is in. Do you mind if we film here? We'll clean your steps." Because with all that water trickling down, those steps are probably going to be the cleanest they've been for 20 years. Again, I don't know where this is, but I'm just imagining that being part of the, like, if you let us film here, this is what you will get. Apart from, like, having, like, the notoriety of this being filmed here. I'm loving this. It's very interesting, yeah, about, like, about them using the metaphor of ice cream. It definitely feels like it's destined to be like a, like the intent is like to be like a seasonal thing, like in the same way as like keeping apart and keeping together, that opposition there. It definitely feels like there's a boundary that I'm gonna say the character of Yeonjun wants to create there, where he's into this person but he's not fully like committing to her or anything like that. It's very interesting, yeah, with because again with the like the biting the ice cream, because again if you bite too much, you'll get hurt, brain freeze, but also like your teeth will chatter and stuff, and it's not good for your teeth and stuff. So like you've got to have, it's almost like you've got to have doses of this relationship, this situationship, which is interesting. Ooh, I love that movement forward there. And that stanky leg, is that what they call it? I'm not cool enough, but that stanky leg. Especially like into that. I always find like Yeonjun's choreos for his solos especially are very, very unique. Obviously you might say like, oh, I know a billion people that are doing this, but like for me, like I feel like Yeonjun is very, very unique in like the dance styles and the dance moves that he puts in choreo. Oh, that was fun. Just ad-libbing in the background there. Okay, that one is a nice lolly. That is definitely a nice lolly. I'm just gonna say that is definitely a nice lolly. I love that my early criticism made a comeback because that is definitely a nice lolly. So I'm usually, if you guys follow like, because the stylus is still stuck in my eye. If you guys follow like any of my other reaction videos, you guys know that I'm not a big fan of songs that are really short. However, in this case, I don't have too much of a problem with this because I feel like the length actually makes a lot of sense with what is going on in the song and in the video. I love there's so many like set pieces in this music video, which is literally highlighted by the use of the static performers in the scene. There's an almost like musical theater element to it throughout, which I really really liked in terms of like how it was set and staged. It almost as well gave like older time musical films as well as like stage musicals a little bit, with how like the story was told. But yeah, so I don't as much as I usually don't usually overly love short songs, I think it makes sense with this. It definitely leans into the this is an appetizer, this is a taster, this is a relationship, a situationship that has a boundary, that has a limit that, and I'm going to again say that the character of Yeonjun here doesn't want to cross. And so like if this was like a more romantic song or something like that, and when I said that I mean like a ballad kind of song, then I'd be kind of like annoyed that it was shorter than 3 minutes. But I don't overly hate the fact that it's shorter. I really really enjoyed this. I love the simplicity of the MV. Like you've got like again these very structured set pieces. You know, you've got this you've got the exterior stuff, but again you're even then you're kind of for instance in the stair sequence, you're in kind of a technical, if not invisible, four-wall situation still. Meanwhile, like all of the interior sections are also filmed in like again a four-wall sequence, which really lends itself to this aspect ratio, like the square. The use of the square there is very oh, what's the word? I had brain freeze. What's the word? It's intentional. I've had a very intentional use throughout. And yeah, like I said, with the it feels like nods to like older like romantic cinema a little bit, with the sequences at the train station. You know, like it's usually like a train station or an airport, like don't go, but then at the end obviously he does go, and the ice cream, it's an ice lolly, does melt. You guys are probably gonna be like rolling your eyes like, oh my god, it's a ice lolly ice cream, it doesn't matter. But like it does matter to me. If someone says, do you want an ice lolly? I might say no. If you say, do you want ice cream? I might say yes. But if you asked me an ice lolly, when I said I don't want an ice lolly, I'm fine. It's not that serious, Kenneth. It's not that serious. But it is to me. And so, yeah, so the way it ends there with the ice cream melting, and like him getting on the train, it's almost like that. Again, I'm focusing on that lyric of like, if we're close, you know, be romantic, but if we're far away, keep it cool. That just feels like that runs throughout with the way the choreo moves, because they're even like again with the way it's set up, you've got the sequences where Yeonjun is with the love interest, whether like in the exterior shots or in the dancing sequences, but there's others where it looks like, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just skimming through again, just to try and confirm, but there are sequences where it looks like he isn't, especially in the dance sequences where he's just with the other background dancers, and so again that seems to be the overarching theme of that, and if not a situationship, almost like love as a thing you take in moderation, because I was saying earlier about like doses of that, which kind of seems, it's not the image that I wanted to think of, because that makes it sound creepy, but obviously it's not. So no, I think like having like that moderation of love, not being overly consumed by it, but enjoying it when you're in that moment with that person. So it might not be a situationship. Who knows? If you guys have any other insights, please let me know. We are going to hop into the Dingo music performance. I believe all I know about this is obviously it's going to be a medley of songs, I assume. But I am aware through not through TikTok. I don't have TikTok anymore. Through Instagram Reels, I was scrolling, and I do believe he at least does a little bit of his collaboration with Cat's Eye, the Touch song. Touch song. That's not how I meant to word that, but I believe that's a song that's featured. So we're going to check that out next. I'm really looking forward to this. So yes, let me make sure everything is set up. Everything looks good. Okay. I can never remember if this is the one where everything's really quiet until they start performing.
네, 여러분 안녕하세요. 이번에 No Labels Part 2로 돌아온 연주입니다. 네. 네. Killing Verse 이번에 불러주셔서 너무 감사드리고요. 재밌게 나가보도록.
I just realized I'm watching this. Oh, there's no subtitles. Oh, there's no subtitles. Okay. My very beginner Korean is going to struggle with this. I know he said thank you for something.
너무 감사드리고요. 재밌게 나가보도록 하겠습니다. Let's go.
I understood that. Ooh. Okay. Very vintage. I'm sorry, I just interrupted mid-word. I thought we were, that was very intense. That was a very intense way of starting this Killing Verse. Also, is it Killing Verse now? Or is Killing Voice something different? I always thought it was Killing Voice. I'm sorry. So I'm assuming that while obviously No Labels Part 2 is No Labels Part 2, I'm assuming the theme of this music video, not the music video, this EP is ice cream flavors and how they relate to romantic situations. That's my guess. This is a very intense song to open with, though. It sounds very good. It sounds very like, and I don't know if this is a genre, I'm so sorry, but like it sounds like a mix between like light rock and hip hop. So it's almost like rock hop. Again, don't know if that's a genre. I'm making it if it isn't. But yeah, it's very out the gate. We're very like oof. Yeah. But like I said at the beginning as well, this is the video where like the mixing for like the speaking at the beginning, the introduction, and if there's an outro is like really quiet, and then the song comes in and it's like whoa. So like I feel like even like if this was like a classical video, like if someone was doing classical music, I feel like I'd have the same reaction to the beginning, but like the intensity obviously continues because of how the song is. Ooh. I'm loving the guitar riff. Okay, I didn't need the at the end. That wasn't how he did that, but I didn't need that. I love how, again, that guitar riff, it sounds really fun. It's vanilla, obviously. I don't know if, I hope this isn't the whole song. I hope there is like verses. I know like I'm pausing, so I'm like, if it goes into a verse, like that's my bad. But like I'm hoping there's verses, but it feels like very earwormy, very catchy kind of choruses, and like if like Ice Cream was summery, I feel like this is continuing the theme, but less like tropical summery. I'm just more like bright, fun summery. I do like this song.
I try not to get too much, not moving too fast, cause life will pass you by. Real quick, watch this, I'm a tough fit.
I love the way his voice goes from that light falsetto to a lower tone and then into like a sing talk rap kind of style. Also, I need whatever person cursed me that my eyelash is gonna fall in as I'm recording. Like, this is the second one that's fallen in the last, like, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Okay, it's 20 minutes, fine. I need y'all to stop cursing me. Thanks. But no, I really like this song, sorry. Part one, I really enjoyed. No Labels part one, sorry. I should just clarify that. I really did enjoy that. Not moving too fast, cause life will pass you by. Real quick, watch this, I'm a tough fit. If I keep watching this, watch the keep her eyes and the pronounce it. Don't snooze, you got too much to lose, then it feel like I try not to get too much, not moving too fast, cause life will pass you by. Real quick, watch this, I'm so close my eyes, I don't know if I'd rather be dreaming. It's very interesting moving from vanilla with that red, because like I said, it was very summery, having this like more like soft green. I like that they're changing up the backdrop for the songs, because I feel like visually it would be chaotic compared to like the song sound. I'd rather be dreaming, or be with you, cause I know that one day will be. I just realized I know what this reminds me of now. It's been bothering me. Like, and when I say bothering me, I don't just mean the video, I mean since I've heard this song for the first time. His vocal tone here reminds me of Never Shout Never. I'm not going to say like they sound exactly the same, that's not what I mean, but that's what it reminds me of, his vocal tone here. And it just dawned on me. I don't know if anyone else agrees, but that's what it reminds me of. Especially Never Shout Never's earlier stuff. I don't know what they're doing now with their music, with his music, because I haven't listened to him in a long time. But that definitely feels. That's what it reminds me of a little bit. His voice. Or be with you, 'cause I know that one day we'll be leaving. So like forever ain't enough. I love this part. Running, you know better, to rush. Yeah. Like forever ain't enough. Try to tell you I'm not ready yet to go. It's so good. I love when an artist generally just like has fun with their songs. Like obviously this is very stripped down in terms of like what's going on in the set and stuff like that. So like just the fact that like he's able to like just grab water and have a little jam and stuff like that, it feels very chill, and I like that. Like even like in the beginning, like with Vanilla's intensity, like there's still doesn't feel like he's like being overly produced or anything like that, if that makes sense. Like it just feels like a chill moment, like with a mic. Let me tell you, let me tell you. It's interesting. Sorry, I know I'm pausing. It's interesting the order of this. Because I feel like it's not just the coloring, but like the vibe of this song. I feel like this either should have been before Vanilla or after Vanilla. So I'm curious as why the order of this has been chosen in the way it has. Oh, so good. Oh, that no, we need to rehear that again. Oh, that was. It's the way as well. Like again, like I said, like the way that this is set up, it's so effortless. Like you could tell me like you could tell me like he's giving like 10% of his energy versus 100% of his energy, and it wouldn't matter. Like he's just so effortless with it. Like he could just literally just. It's almost like he could be like, if this wasn't like where he was filming this, it's almost like he could have like, this is gonna age me a bit. Have the yellow pages out, be on the phone, and just do it. Do you know what I mean? That kind of level of effortless and casualness with it. By the way, I just want to clarify there, because when I say that, I don't mean like he isn't trying, but like it's that effortless. The lightness of the vocal. I'm pausing because I want to say this. I'm going to assume, I haven't looked at the time. I know there's timestamps. I love timestamps. I haven't looked at the timestamps. I'm guessing that the reason that the order of this is because Touch is coming next. If I'm wrong, I got no punishment, but I just wanted to say that. There we go. This is one of my favorite Cat's Eye songs. I love that. Oh. I love this song so much. Don't ask me why I hit my mic. Oh, his low vocal tone. Oh. Oh, thank you for doing this song on this video. As I said, I love how this song is, like the studio version, but just being able to hear like his vocal tone so clear in that part, because I feel like you hear it in the song, but it feels so light in the mix, that it like, it's almost like padding, if that makes sense, like acoustic padding to the song, like something that like cushions you a little bit, like as you're listening. Does that make sense? I have a weird way of describing things, I know, but just like to be able to hear it without that like widening of the sound to almost like be a cushion around the song. I just really like that. I love this. I love this. Also, can we talk about his hair? I didn't really say in the music video, but like he had, I think, the same hair. Really good. And makes me like, my toxic trait is now like, I could pull that up. No, don't even try. Just leave it to him. I really like it. I appreciate that this has been included. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, when I sing along to this, I do the harmony part Like, I don't saying I'm doing the harmony. I do a harmony part, I should say. So I just love that. And then like his little, I love this. I love this. I'm gonna start again. Not start again, but like.
But you've been so hard to touch, 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 touch. I don't want you with much, 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 much. I'd rather think it us. But you've been so hard to touch, 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 touch. I don't want you with too much, 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 much. Yeah, you
He looks so happy.
Cause you've been so hard to touch. You could've had my love, but you've been so hard to touch.
Oof, I love that. And I love as well like the way that like we didn't just have a static color, we had a gradient in the background moving, and it gives it really like again it matches the sound so well. Oh, I love it. I love it. That was a really unfortunate pause. I'm so sorry. He was mid movement. I love it.
Out of touch, you could've had my love, but you've been so out of touch.
Oh. I love this being like a highlight medley as well for his new EP.
Yeah, what can I say? It's nice to be me. We're on stage, only time people see me.
Oof.
Everywhere I go is opportunity. Everywhere I pop out, presidential, yeah, I need it. Popping off the tanks, I'm a fucking star. Pull up easy, you might.
I'm a fucking the way he said that. Like Yeonjun knows he's cool. Like, oh, like obviously the other lyrics, you know, you don't need like me to say that, but like just the way he performs, like, and the way he can turn that on and off as well, like with touch, like he was being cuter and stuff like that. So like he wasn't, but like, I love that.
Everywhere I go is opportunity. Everywhere I pop out, presidential, yeah, I need it. Popping off the tanks, I'm a fucking star. Pull up easy, you might need a razor bar. I'ma risk it all, asking what's too far. What's too far? What's too far? I always
Oof.
know that I'll be somebody.
Ooh.
I never could relate to these nobodies. I know I'm the one, there won't be another prodigy. Has to be who I am, and you know I'm gonna say I'm a fucking star. Shine so bright I might burn you up. I'm a fucking star. Black leather pants and smash guitars. So don't fucking start, cause I can put
Like if you played this song for me, like if I didn't know Yeonjun from TXT, if I didn't know like his other music, and you played this song, I would assume, like I wouldn't say that this is the look I was expecting. I would be looking like I would be expecting like an angstier, heavier look, like visually. But oh my lord, I love the fact, like, because again, like I say again as if I've said this in this video, but like Yeonjun is a grown-ass man. I love the fact that he's getting to be a grown-ass man in this in his music. Like it's not like I'm gonna censor my swear words. I'm gonna like use like it can be creative. Like that's not me shading anyone, because there's songs that do that, and I love that in those cases. But like I love the fact that he's getting to be all of himself. Like he gets to be cocky when he wants to be. He gets to be cute when he wants to be. He gets to be romantic or like flirty when he wants to be. You know, he gets to choose that, and he's not being hampered by like by the label and stuff like that. Because it would be so easy for Big Hit to just be like, nah, tone it down. You know, like take out the swear word. Like be more cutesy, do more cute songs. And so I appreciate that they're just getting out of the way with that. I'm loving the attitude. Oh, what? No. Shut the front door. I was just gonna be like talking about like how he sounds like in the what, and then he does like, I wouldn't say it's like screaming, but like it's a half screaming vocal there, like a blend of like the two styles. Obviously closer to singing than scream singing, but I'm very impressed.
Say what, say what, say what.
I love it. I need this eye.
아마도 보여 what is on your mind. 내가 봐도 난 좀 quite so fine. 왜 자꾸 내 곁을 like my wallet in my back pocket. I'm your bad habit and you want me and you can't stop it. So what am I to do? Tell me baby wanna come tonight. 시작도 전에 did I make you cry? 머물러 소리는 make it I. When I talk
I've been thinking about this since this started. This and ice cream are cousins. Like, this is like the more aggressive, like, don't get too close to me, but like enjoy it. Wait, hang on. Which did I say? Oh my god, I've just had my brain. Oh my god, my brain. Where did my brain go? I lost my brain. I'm gonna restart this thought. So they're cousins. So ice cream is like a fun, like playful side of like, as I said earlier, like situationships. Like, nope, my brain is still gone. You know what? They're basically they're related. You get what I mean?
Tell me baby wanna come tonight. 시작도 전에 did I make you cry? 머물러 소리는 make it I. When I talk to you. When I talk to you. When I talk to you. 넌 날 원해. 뻔히 보여 don't lie. Give me the order. When I talk to you.
Talk to you,
넌 날 원해.
talk to you,
뻔히 보여 don't lie.
talk to you.
Give me the order. Baby when I talk to you. 알아 멈추기 싫지 넌 the one to play hey. 그럼 더 크게 그만해 When I talk to you When I talk to you When I'm talking to you When I talk to you Talk to you When I talk to you
I love the way with Yeonjun's voice, like, obviously a lot of songs require like attitude in his vocal performance, and he always brings it, but he's also not afraid to still interject his falsettos in it. Like, he could, you know, full voice those high notes if he wanted to, but like the fact that he's still and it would kind of work with the like the rockier, heavier sound of the song and songs in general. But I do like the way that like he is still, you know, mixing his vocal techniques up in songs rather than just sticking to what would maybe tonally fit, as you know, some people might think. I still love Talk to You.
to you, talk to you, when I talk to you.
Ooh.
I could take the long way with you. 기대도 돼. Ooh. Long way with you. 그래도 돼. Long way with you. 쉬어가도 돼. Long way with you. 늘 네 곁에 lately.
I love the way that we go from like a much in comparison, a much, because I know there's going to be some, like, if a rock person finds this, they're going to be like, oh my god, not heavy enough. But like in comparison to this, we just went from a heavier sounding song, and then like now we're here and it's like almost like lo-fi vibes, you know, very it sounds like the song, and it's all I've been thinking about since it started. But it's giving the vibe of the song that you put on in your car, like in my head I'm seeing like a cassette. Again, I'm aging myself, it's fine, but like you put your cassette in and you just drive on, like you and your significant other, you just drive down a long road, no destination or anything like that. Just have it on. Obviously, the song, like, I'm not saying the song is positive, because obviously it's already starting off as being like, we've been different. But like, and obviously the implications of even the title, Long Way, Long Ride, you know, it's giving the vibe of like awkward silences and stuff like that. But like it just has that vibe of where it would fit. So I mean, it works, I guess, with the title.
내 곁에 lately we've been different 그만 꺼내줘도 되나 from your prison 실컷 두고 아파해두자 지금 그렇게 마주하는 거야
Ooh,
우리를
sorry, the way the music just cut out there. I really, really like that.
아파해두자 지금 그렇게 마주하는 거야 우리를 Chasing highs in all different cities 눈물 젖은 땅은 또 꽃길이 You still shine 주나 아침은 오잖아 겁내지 마 We'll be okay
I like that. You still shine. And I'm gonna apologize if this is wrong, but like, I don't know what chana is, but you still shine come the morning. That feels like that's what that means, and if that is what that means, I love that line.
주나 아침은 오잖아 겁내지 마 We'll be okay
Okay, so I'm going back because I want to hear this again. So this is not okay. So I'm glad it's not. I was thinking it was going to be negative, and there is like a worry, like chasing. I think it was chasing highs in different cities. There is that a little bit, like a tinge, but like it's not a negative situation between the character of Yeonjun and whoever he's singing about. It seems like, and so that makes me a little bit happier, especially because I do like how it sounds. And I love when songs are misnomers, like they sound like really happy, but they're really sad. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm sorry about that. But like, so far it feels like it's not a misnomer, and it is just like a chill. It's almost like as they're on this long drive, there's Yeonjun is celebrating this person a little bit. Again, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I'm just leave me and my beginner Korean alone.
겁내지 마 We'll be okay
Ooh.
떠나자 함께 For the next long ride I could take the long ride with you
I love that.
그래도 돼 Long ride with you 그래도 돼 Long ride with you 쉬어가도 돼 Long ride with you 날 네 곁에
I love that. So, just from like No Labels Part 1 to Part 2, there definitely feels like a maturation of Yeonjun's style throughout this, and also, and I keep referring to the character of Yeonjun because I feel like I don't know him personally, you know, and that's not me saying like he could be immature in real life. I'm not saying that at all, but like, you know, I want to separate Yeonjun the person from Yeonjun as like the character in these songs. Like we've gone from like, again, what I said earlier, feeling like we're in a situationship, you know, that cocky younger attitude, like of being like, I'm so cool, and you know, like everyone wants to be with me kind of thing, to here where Long Way, Long Ride, this almost feels like a marriage song. This song sounds like Yeonjun is like ready to commit to this person, whoever they are, and like that maturation. I really, really just love that. That's like there's a story, and it's I'm saying it's a marriage song, and obviously with the whole like theme of like no labels. It still fits that no labels because he's not labeling it. He's calling it something else. You know, he's not even really labeling it by saying long way, long drive. And I really, really think that's really clever. I think so far this might be my favorite song. I think of part two. Obviously, just based on this, because this is kind of like for me, like this is an album listen a little bit. I say that I haven't seen the track list, so if there's any songs on part two that are not in here, obviously there's a couple. There's at least one song left. Obviously, I'll hear that in my own time when I listen to the EP myself. But yeah, I'm liking this. I think this is gonna be my favorite song. Okay, there's another song after this. I didn't see that the timestamp changed. This was such a good solo debut. Wait, what was that? I'm so sorry. I don't know what that said.
Let's go. No, I'm show when I'm on the flow. Told you put the door, keep it poppin', bro. 나는 not afraid. 몇 번이 고쳐박게 down, down, down. 이 바닥에 버텨내고 난 go for down, down, down. Every minute, second 불고도 better bang. 그 자꾸 뜻상 못돼 your name 마치 Vietnam.
I love the way that even after like, oh my god, I was gonna say after a year, but it's 2024. Oh my god, where's my laugh going? Where's my time? Oh my god, I keep thinking it's 2025 and it's not 2026. I was gonna say my original point was like, even though like in terms of like releases, this is now a little bit older, and it kind of is in kind of K-pop terms, but yeah, original point. I love that you can hear like how he's maturing. I really wish. Don't get me wrong. I love the pitch shifted vocal in the chorus. I do wish, and I don't know if he's done this in performances. I've never seen lives of this, like performed. But I would love like him to, and I get why, because it's like in the song it's pitch shifted for effect. But I would love to hear like him like sing it, if that makes sense. Minor criticism, just because I don't know, I just love that. But I understand why, like pacing and stuff like that, and also like the reason it's pitch shifted in the first place is for effect, and I understand like if he didn't want to do it to change the effect of that or whatever, but it's just my personal thing. Are you kidding me? That was a really good way of ending that. What I was expecting, I should have seen from the little thing in the bar, but like, I was like, really? I love Gum. Eyes. I love Gum. I have heard Ghost Girl, but why did I say it like that? Ghost Girl? God knows what my accent did there. I have heard Ghost Girl. And I think I have it on my playlist. I think. I'm 90% sure. But I have heard Ghost Girl once. Or twice. In terms of like the music video.
Go hit that. Darling, 너와 함께라면 걸어가 through the dark. 미친놈이래도 뭐 어때? 너로 인해 숨 쉬는 나 따라가 where you are. 어떤 이별조차 좋아해. You can be my ghost girl, come and take my 영혼을 다 쏟고도 더 꺼내는 heart. You can be my ghost girl. You can be my ghost girl. 나를 잠시 오직 너만이 나를 숨쉬게 한 girl. You can be my ghost girl.
I have a hot take, and I don't know if it's a hot take. I think the reason that this was put on, because it was on the Tomorrow by Together album with like the other solos. My hot take is the reason that this is on there as opposed to like on No Labels Part 1 or Part 2. Because it could be, but my hot take is that it isn't, because of the kind of the committed sounds that it has, if that makes sense. The way that like it's a lot, like if you take like Ice Cream and oh my god, my brain, oh my god, my brain. Sorry, I don't know why my brain is having so many problems, but we'll just stick with Ice Cream. But the way like he is an Ice Cream, I feel like it, if for instance if you put it on Part 2, it would throw the tone a little bit, especially when you've got Long Way Long Ride on the same album. I feel like especially on Part 2, I don't feel like, from what I've heard in this, that storyline wise, like the story that's running through each of the songs and connecting them, it doesn't feel like it would fit there. And I don't think it would fit tonally in Part 1. So I feel like that's why it was the song chosen for this. I might be wrong, but like that's what I feel.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. Okay, this is... I swear the timestamps on this video are broken. Because this was one timestamp in the beginning. And then this was like one timestamp. I'm just going to blame YouTube.
Girl, I want you to understand. No one is my master plan. 달콤하게 taste 한입 하곤 that's it. 깔끔한 distancing. Never let the cream drip.
Oh, I'm really... I'm not gonna lie, I was having two simultaneous thought processes there. My first thought process was, wow, because I hadn't noticed this in the music video reaction. I was like, my first thought was, wow, like he's using a similar vocal tone and technique to the one he used in parts of Talk to You. And then my second one was like, my expectations were like, how's he gonna sound on the drip? What's he gonna do there? Just because of obviously earlier in Ghost Girl, for instance, when he would sing a line, he would occasionally like omit a word. And I was wondering like what he was going to do, like whether he was going to omit words or anything like that for that. Didn't disappoint me. But I had those two simultaneous thoughts running through my brain there.
달콤하게 taste 한입 하곤 that's it. 깔끔한 distancing. Never let the cream drip. Oh girl, too hot. 시켜 네 맘. Ice cream. 급하게 삼킴 탈이 날걸. Ice cream. 두통 가득 brain freeze. Ice cream. 불 붙은 다음에 놓고 말걸. Ice cream. Keep it cool enough. That's rule number one. Cool enough.
I think as well with the call and response, obviously I mentioned it earlier. It almost does have that because of the boundary, there is that element of even though there's clearly a relationship going on of sorts, there is like this almost chasing aspect still with that. So like the fact that the female singer is the one calling out like ice cream, it makes a lot of sense, and all I can think of is like when you're a kid, obviously not romantic stuff, but like when you're a kid and like do ice cream fans still come around? God, again, aging myself. But like when an ice cream van would come around and you're like, oh my god, ice cream, you know, it has that same vibe to it, which I didn't say earlier, and I just now like thought of.
불붙은 다음에 놓고 말걸. Keep it cool enough. That's rule number make it fun. Cooling off, make it fun. Cooling off, make it fun. Cooling off. 가깝지도 멀지도 않게 Let's keep it 애매하게 지겨워 아웅다웅은 이제는 no more stress 떨어짐 쿨하게 함께 날 로맨틱하게 이 거리 지킬 테니 아이스크림은 난 돼줄게 Oh girl tonight 시켜 내맘
아이스크림
급하게 삼킴 탈이 날걸
아이스크림
초총 가득 brain
아이스크림
불 붙은 다음에 놓고 말걸 Keep it coolin' up That's rule number one Cooling off, make it fun Cooling off, make it fun Cooling off, make it fun Cooling off, make it fun
I love that. I also think, while I was saying like about like earlier about the order, I think it makes a lot of sense like to leave this for last. I think like tonally, just because of the mixing, I would have preferred it as the first, as the first part. But I understand like for retention and stuff like that, and people like are probably coming from the music video, it makes sense to put it last. But like, killing verse, killing voice people. Can you please balance the levels better in the beginning? Please? Because this is the first time I've had this issue. Where like, where the voice, like in the beginning, like you have to turn it all the way up to hear the introductions and stuff. And then like the song starts, and like with Vanilla as well, being as loud as it is, and as powerful as it is, it's like, whoa. But no, it makes sense. It makes sense. I love that we're ending with the yellow as well. Such a nice tone. It really works with Yeonjun.
Cooling off, make it fun.
Not him running away. That was adorable. Like he's been like this cool guy this entire time. And then like he just runs off like that. That's fun. I love that. Oh, that was really fun. I really, really loved that. I really, really, really enjoyed that. I think that was a really clever way of doing like an album sampler. Like, and obviously there's a lot of ways you can do like an album sampler. Like, hey, you know, like you could do like a like what you did with part one. But I think doing it this way, it allows you to like really hear the songs. Like you're not focused on other visuals or anything like that, because often those types of things, and even with part one's version of this, if you compare them, it was very much like music video, and so there was a lot of visual stuff to contend with as you're trying to listen to the songs and stuff. I think this is a really, really good way of doing that. I really, really enjoyed that. I think he sounded great. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to hearing like the full songs. As I said, I hope Vanilla isn't just that. In fact, let's check it. Let's check it together. And when I say check it together, I mean like, let's check the song length. Let's see. He says it's taking forever to load. Okay, it is longer than that. It's ironic that Long Way or Long Ride isn't the longest song. It's the third longest song, but that's very ironic. Fucking Star is the longest song. Interesting. Also, I love that one of the version, like the first song, like there's two versions of Ice Cream, and it's espresso version. Oh wait, are there multiple versions? There are multiple versions of this. Oh my god. Okay, that's clever. That's clever. But no, I really, really like that. Yeah, I think Long Way Long Ride is still gonna be my favorite, just based on the previews, as it were, that we got in this. but yeah, I love the direction that Yeonjun is going with his music, because it is like you can be a fan of like TXT's music, and I know that there are some people that are like don't vibe in the same way with Yeonjun's solo music. I personally have loved like I love TXT, I love Yeonjun's solo music, but like I love that like they are different enough to where you can have those opinions and have to, obviously when I say opinions I mean respectfully have those opinions if you vibe with one but not the other. And so yeah, because some there's always at least, I feel like this is more Western music than like K-pop and like Asian music, but with Western music I feel like when someone in a group makes solo music, there's often a safeness to them where you could almost go, yeah, that could be that group song, or yeah, that could be that. Whereas with this, you don't get that. With Yeonjun's music, you don't get that. Like I said, if you played me Fucking Star, I think it was Fucking Star that I was talking about this earlier, but if you played Fucking Star earlier, I would have been like, oh, he's like a heavier kind of sound, like maybe, you know, and but then you'd show me him and I'm like, that's not the look I was expecting. Like, interesting. Do you know what I mean? Like, and so yeah, very, very interesting. But yeah, I just realized I've been reacting to this for over an hour. I'm so sorry. I told you guys I pause. You guys, I always want to make sure like I'm not missing as much as possible, but also like appreciating what we've been doing. You guys know that if you've watched any of my other videos, you guys know that I don't do like watch along reactions. I try and do reactions where I'm like, I am appreciating as much as I can. And I hope you can see like that's genuine, like, because like I said, I didn't even realize it'd been an hour. It doesn't feel like it's been an hour for me. I've just been immersed. But yeah, I'll have links obviously to both of these. Hopefully you've checked out the music video at least before you've watched this reaction, but I'll have the reaction, I'll have the links to both the music video and this in the description. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave any of your thoughts in the comments below. If you've got this far, put a winky face in chat, in the comments, as part of your comment. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone. Bye.